What's up, YouTube? This is James coming back at you with another informative video. I hope everybody's doing well out there on this Friday evening now. Shabbat Shalom to all of the brothers and sisters in recognition to observing this day for worshiping the Most High. Sundown this evening to sundown tomorrow evening. Let's get some worship and praises in, people. Collectively as a people, this is what we need to do, gravitate back to the Most High in order for things to change for us as a people. You understand? And we also need to do this personally, within our own lives. You understand? But yeah, this is what it takes for things to get better for us as a people, okay? Shout out to the sister Queen I Know Who I Am for giving me 2 of these stories. I got 3 stories, okay? Actually, but they short. But the thing is, they're about some reprehensible ass reprobates that's in society running amok, doing some twisted shit that, I know at least one of them need to be put down for. Maybe even this one right here too. I know one damn thing. Hey, the things that these people are doing in these videos, these stories, Now, in a new society, in a new world, these people won't make it, okay? Let's get into this first story right here. As you can see, it says Wendy's fire employees after viral video shows worker bathing in kitchen sink. And here go this Freddie Highmore looking bastard right here. And in case y'all wonder who Freddie Highmore is, look at that show. I think it's on Netflix, The Bates Motel. Him. And he also played in that it's a series they got on Hulu called The Good Doctor. You know what I mean? He's kind of mentally challenged, but they trust this dude to work in a hospital, and he telling the doctors what's wrong with patients and what they need to do to cure them and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, that's who this bastard right here looked like to me. But it says there's multiple employees of a Wendy's restaurant in Michigan were fired after a viral video showed one of the workers bathing in a kitchen sink. Let's check this video out. Let's see what we can get with this, right? This is just sickening. See, this is the reason why we need to go stop eating fast food. Right here, check this out. I'm just enjoying life, dog. I could too. Hold on. I guess that's it. But the thing is this. Now we see why people are getting sick. He had the nerve to get his stinking, spoiled buttermilk smelling ass in a sink. You understand what I mean? In a restaurant. You understand? And bathe or whatever. He's just sitting there, whatever it is. He ain't got no business in that damn sink. This happened last year, back in 2019. Except it was one of our own that did the same thing. These people need tied up and caned. 100 canings. 100 of them. You understand what I mean? These 2 guys, this guy and the guy who did this shit last year. People are getting life-threatening diseases behind shit like this. You understand? This is messed up. Now it goes on to say right here, in a since deleted TikTok video that was republished to Facebook shows a person using a sink in the restroom as a bathtub and laughing. See, they doing too much. They doing too much. In the video, another person throws an object into the sink with the man. The original TikTok was captioned, "Almost got fired for this shit." That's what he's saying, but you should be fired for it. And you should also be brung up on charges, made to pay a fine, you understand what I mean, in jail, and everything else they can throw at you. And somebody need to slip a severe ass whooping in there on your ass too for doing this. You see what I mean? This is the reason why I say, hey, we need to stay out them damn restaurants. Because you got low lights like this, don't give a damn what they do, and it's all about stunting for the camera so people can see them. And they ain't scared of the consequences. See? But to continue, it says, so yeah, I'm just going to tell everyone right now, don't, well, it says, yeah, who wrote this? Don't not go to the Greenville Wendy's. This is disgusting. Please share this. Connor Summerfield, who re-uploaded the video, wrote on Facebook. All right. And it says here, Shock Tech Family Restaurant. The restaurant group that owns the Greenville Wendy's told the Today Show that the worker has been fired and the local health department had given the go-ahead to continue operations. All right, but what's the discipline other than fire? You know, they letting them get away with too much. This is what I'm saying. There should be some kind of disciplinary action other than being fired. And basically that starts with jail, fines, and like I said, someone needs to slip a severe ass whooping in there just for good measure. Y'all hang on while I bring up the next reprobate. Here it is, folks. Apparently, we have a serial toe sucker that works in hospitals that finds it, I don't know, gratifying to his sick ass self to go around sucking on people's toes. Patients, while they're in the hospital. It says right here, Florida hospital worker arrested for sucking patient's toes. And this motherfucker right here, another reprobate, if this is true, you understand, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. Ladies, be careful who you kiss. Just so you know. And hey, what more can I say? Let's get into this story. Gee, a Florida hospital worker was nailed for getting handsy with the patient's foot. France, what's that? Belderin. Yeah, France Belderin, 23, was arrested earlier this week for allegedly sucking on a patient's toes while on the clock at Gulf Coast Hospital in Fort Myers, according to NBC2. The shocked patient told police they felt their right foot being touched around 11 p.m. on Monday. They assumed a nurse was checking for swelling, but then they felt their foot being touched again, and then again a third time, feeling something between their toes. Oh, this is sickening. Nasty bastard. Man, nasty bastard. But to continue, it says after the third time, the patient looked up only to find Belderin on his knees with his head bent over their foot, the news station reported. The patient yanked their foot away and Belderin retreated back to his seat in the room where he was working as a sitter for the patient's roommate, who had been deemed a flight risk. Later on, Belderin asked the patient if they were all right. And that's when they called for assistance to report him to the responding nurse. Security was called and Belderin was arrested on charges of battery on a person 65 years of age or older. Ugh. Even if it was in the person in their 20s, you don't be doing shit like this. But listen, this motherfucker, it was somebody 65 or older. This is awful. Ugh. He is being held at the Lee County Jail on $1,500 bond. See, like I said, ladies, watch who you kissing out there, because you don't know where they mouth been. You understand? And he kind of looked like he got some inflammation going on in them lips. Kind of look, I don't know, purplish looking or something. I don't know. Let's move to the next sick. Well, I'm going to say this for him first before we go on. Is it any help for people who do shit like this? You understand? Won't he go get one of them fucked up ass jobs that, people get paid for doing nasty shit? They got people who get paid for smelling people asses and underarms and all kinds of stuff. I don't know why would anybody want to do that, but you got people just like with him. I don't know why this dude would want to put his mouth on somebody's toes, on their feet. Okay? You get people that get paid for eating dog, tasting dog food, sampling shit. You know, all kinds of gross shit that you think, no, I don't want no damn employment like that. You know what I'm saying? See? But I'm just saying, I don't know what to say for this dude, man. I mean, you say, oh, I need to get him some help. Is it really help for this bastard? Because obviously he know what he's doing ain't right, and it's unsanitary and every damn thing else. Just like the asshole in the story before, getting in the windy sink, tainting it. But this guy right here, he finally find it highly gratifying, go around sucking on somebody else's feet. Nasty bastard. Let's move on to the next story. They need to lock your ass up for a while and get you some psych treatment. Let's just say that. I mean, they need to slip a severe ass whooping in on you too a little bit. Let's just leave it at that. Moving on to the next one. Now, last but not least, perv raped his best mate's pregnant dog on camera, but pal has forgiven him. Okay. Now, out of these three, this motherfucker is the worst. You understand that? He's the worst. And here he's in violation of Leviticus chapter 18, verse 23, where it says, and you shall not lay with an animal, and so make yourself unclean with it. Neither shall any woman give herself unto an animal to lie with it. It is perversion. Okay? Now, when you go down the punishment for this right here is Leviticus chapter 20, verse 15. And it says here, I quote, if a man lies with an animal, he shall surely be put to death, and you shall kill the animal as well. Now that's all righteous right there. But see, here in this messed up ass dispensation in time, here on this planet right now, it is wrong to do good and right to do wrong. The Most High did say that's what they were going to come and do and say, hey, they come to make right wrong and wrong right. But by right, the word of the Most High declares that this low life and anyone else that does what he do should be put to death. Okay? Now let's read what Raymond McLeod did. Now it says here, Raymond McLeod did not know that CCTV were in place when he stayed at the home of pal Casper Carlton. Okay? Casper Carlton. Yeah. And this is the low life right here. It's a filthy low life piece of shit that is worthy of death. He is, and it's not my words, it's the Most High's words in the Bible. It says that. Goes on to say a pervert was caught on video raping his best mate's pregnant dog, cops have said. Raymond McLeod did not know that CCTV were in place when he stayed at the home of pal Casper Carlton. The 19-year-old was arrested in connection with the incident this month. Carlton has helped McLeod recover from his abusive childhood over the last few years. He handed the surveillance video over to the Gloucester Animal Control Department in the U.S. state of Virginia. And despite what happened, he has said he will still support the team, who he has looked after since he was 13. Now, I guess this is the dog right here that he has defiled. I'm not really sure, you know what I mean? But he defiled this dog and he got this dog killed along with himself. In a righteous society. In a righteous society that believe in doing things the way the Most High said to do. But we're not living in that society right now. Okay? Sick. McLeod was arrested for bestiality and animal abuse, reports Metro US. Carlton has said drugs are mainly to blame for the disgusting act. Somehow I doubt that, people. But to continue, McLeod was a minor at the time, so he did not face jail time. Well, so y'all slapped the motherfucker on the wrist. So he's going to do it again. He's going to rape another dog. I just hope when he tries it next time that the dog kill him. I hope the dog turn around and say, no, you ain't going to do this to me, and chew his damn jugular out. You see? But going on, continue, it says, he is also accused of terrorizing a couple in the town by repeatedly breaking into their home. Carlton said, it surprised me. It scared the hell out of me. I never seen anything like that in my life. He added, I still care about him a lot. But what he did was purely, I guess, fucking disgusting, and which it is. And you disgusting for even wanting to still have this kind of person in your life. What they say for you? You know what they say about the birds? Birds of a feather flock together, right? McLeod's pal blamed drugs, saying his whole personality changed when he got involved with crack and meth. Okay. Yeah, but he could have did any damn thing on crack and meth instead of screwing a dog. I mean, come on. This is something that it had to be, in his deep, sick, psychotic ass fantasies. You see what I mean? In a letter to an investigator, the husband said, every single time he broke into our home, he bypassed nearly everything of value and went straight for our bedroom. Probably sniffing panties. Nasty bastard. I believe that he was fantasizing about my wife while touching her clothes and sitting in our bedroom. See, I told you. That's what it was. They do nasty shit like that. Folks that got that kind of sick fetish. He added, he is also worried he will hurt his dogs following the revelations. Why wouldn't they take the dog away from his dogs away from him? Like I said, hey, there's no help for this sick freak. The Most High Word declares what needs to happen to him and anybody that, live like this kind of lifestyle right here. Bestiality, you know what I mean? All sexually immoral practices, the Most High ain't down with. Bestiality, man on man, woman on woman, none of that kind of stuff. He's not down with that, okay? So for those of y'all, that know somebody that may be, participating in this kind of shit like this, I suggest, number one, you get away from them. You don't have anything to do with them. Number two, run the law down to them. Maybe, just maybe, they might listen, Well, that's all I got on this one right here. I just wanted to run these stories past you and everything. And I'm really interested in hearing what y'all think about them. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. This is James. Oh, please remember, people, to live your life as though we are being watched. Simply because we are. This is James, and I'm out. Peace.